Hi guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, today's St. Patrick's Day. Are you enjoying it? Just say no to green beer. It's not an Irish thing, and it's disgusting. Also, today is the celebration of the day when St. Patrick rid all of Ireland of snakes, which is probably a derogatory term for druids. So yeah, that's what we're celebrating. So let's get into nerd news. Because this is a show I like to call Nerd News. Communicator on. Alright, let's start. Want to get into some film news? Here it is. So X-Men Days of Future Past is going to be the next X-Men installment. We've talked about this before. It hasn't come out yet, but it already has another installment coming up, also directed by Bryan Singer. And this one has a very exciting title. It is dun, 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 Apocalypse! 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 Apocalypse. Yeah. So this is pretty exciting because I've been waiting for the appearance of Apocalypse since the first movie. He's a great villain, and one of my favorite X-Men storylines is when Apocalypse kidnaps Angel, rips off his wings, which are like part of his bone structure, tears them off, and then creates this these metal wings that respond to his own anger that have poisoned knives attached to them that he can fling at people. And so, Angel turns bad and he turns into one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse, Archangel. If they do this movie right, and I think that they will, this is going to be like the X-Men movie of all X-Men movies. So I'm very excited about it. How do you guys feel? Let me know. So in film slash casting news, they are making another Terminator movie. Now, I can hear you groaning from here, but it actually sounds really cool. It's setting up a whole new storyline, but also time traveling to the past to events that we've already seen and into Sarah Connor's childhood, which sounds cool. And Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't lying. He will be back. Sorry, I had to. But this is one of his most iconic roles, and I'm actually really excited to see him do it again. Speaking of Schwarzenegger, did you know that I was in a never-before-seen with him by Cineplex from True Lies? Click here on this side of the woods for True Lies. And click here on what is clearly Jurassic Park for my never-before-seens from Jurassic Park. This whole side. Click on it. These are fun. So also in casting for this Terminator movie, Emilia Clarke is not only the mother of dragons, she is also now the mother of John Connor, who is being played by Jason Clarke, who's definitely older than her. So it's a good thing they're time traveling, I guess. All of these are good casting things, so I'm actually pretty excited about the idea of this movie. What do you guys think? Let me know. In Game of Thrones news, I'm in a parody of those 90s Muzzy commercials over on Nacho Punch, and instead of kids learning French, they're actually learning Dothraki, which I approve of. It's awesome, so go watch it. Here, click on this tree. Click on this tree, and then you'll find the video. Okay, so the next piece of news is actually a rumor and not real news, but it's about Star Wars, so we're going to talk about it anyway. Jesse Plemons, who's an actor that I loved on Friday Night Lights, and Adam Driver, who's that great actor from Girls, have both been rumored to be cast in Star Wars Episode 5. This is very exciting because it means that they actually have taste and aren't just going to foist a bunch of models who can't talk on us for this movie, which I'm so grateful for. Not only that, but Lupita Nyong'o is rumored to have been cast as the first female Jedi. Yes, please. That's all I have to say about that. Yes, please. Go. Do it. Next, in science news, algae sucks. It's true, a biological research team has made a groundbreaking discovery showing that plants can draw an alternative source of energy from other plants, not just the sun. This goes against everything that they have scientifically proven so far about plants. So it's kind of a big deal. They're looking into other algae to see, they discovered it on one kind of very small green algae, and they're looking around to see if it's true for other algae as well, and so far the information is showing that it's probable. And scientists say that this finding could also have a major impact on the future of bioenergy, providing evidence that people draw energy from people. So I have a theory about this, and I'm going to put you down for a second. If people can draw energy from people in this same way, then I feel like it explains the months from January to March in Los Angeles. The traffic in Los Angeles during that time is the absolute worst. Everyone is always talking about Mercury in retrograde and how their life just can't go right. Everyone feels so tired and drained and everyone's getting sick all the time, but it's not cold like everywhere else that I've lived where it makes sense where you would feel that way. So what I think is happening is delusional people who want to get famous come to Los Angeles during pilot season and suck all of the energy out of everyone else. That's my theory. Totally science-based. I'm doing a research paper on it right now. Yeah. So that's your nerd news, guys. That's my stuff that I'm telling you about today. I hope that you enjoyed it. And here are some biscuits for you. And some Eskimo kisses and butterfly kisses and elephant kisses. And I guess energy-sucking algae kisses? There? Okay, that's nerd news. Bye. Happy St. Patrick's Day. No